My name is Kaunda. I've been associated with the college from the time it was inaugurated in 1997. Before that, the vision carriers had an idea of what they wanted the college to achieve. And the discussions were more to do with how do we professionalize the practice of human resources. And IPM, which was the institute that was taking care of training for HR professionals, we started engaging in short-term courses. The courses were 2 days, 5 days. And after 2-3 years, the discussions began. Do we need to do a professional program that will issue certificates to the practitioners? It's at that point in 1993 that the discussion to have higher diploma started. How are we going to achieve that? The leadership of IPMK decided to engage itself in developing content for the higher diploma. The reason was because we were the professionals then. We knew what the value chain in human resources was, from recruitment to administration to training to compensation. So there was the need then to put together this content and make it into a program that can professionalize human resources. What then happened is the leadership said, okay, let's put in a team together in 1993 into 1994 to put together all the details, all the content that will be required to professionalize HR. In 1994, the content was ready. Then the question then was, who was going to help us put this into a curriculum? We engaged stakeholders and we were told the body charged with that responsibility is the Kenya Institute of Education. I think today they are called the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development. We approached the management of KIE. They looked at our content and they said, this is good enough. So they gave us 2 technical experts to help us put this content into 2 forms. 1, a curriculum, and 2, how it can be examined. We were not the experts doing examination. So this took a year or 2 years. So I think towards the end of mid-1996, we now had both content informed in terms of a curriculum and the examinable part. We were very happy. We were told that the Kenya National Examination Council will take responsibility in examining that particular program. 1997, we launched the program. I'm proud to say that I was part of the faculty team that A, inaugurated the program and B, taught the students. And we started very, very simple. We had struggling to get classes. We approached Kenya, they were doing accountancy at the time, if I remember. And they gave us their space in Paramount Plaza in Ngara to teach without paying them rent, because they understood that we wanted to develop this profession. Of course, we moved from Ngara to Westlands, and from Westlands, I think we eventually moved to town. And here we are today. We have a full-time college based in Azina Center. The challenges I have seen in this program, in this development, I've been there. But as any other program, that's the reason why we have to keep our eyes on the ball. I'm proud that now we have got many students who have come out of this program. Some of them, I meet them in the profession. Some of them, I meet them in various fora. And once you hear the way they talk about the profession, you know that we have achieved what the vision carriers had in mind way back in the early 90s. Having said that, why is there a need for us to celebrate this? I think it's a milestone for the college, a milestone in the sense that now we can stand up as a profession. We are now giving out professional certification, CHRP, and that then gives you the authority to exercise the mandate of human capital development in both industry and in the public sector. What we've noticed, what I have noticed, is the need to incorporate our programs together with what industry is looking for. And for me, the college now needs to transit into a university. And that transition into the university, for me, would be very meaningful if the curriculum integrates not just the HR part, but the entire spectrum of management practice. For example, if I'm going to be a CEO, I should have had some very good background training in human capital. I could be an engineer, I could be an accountant, but I should be able to integrate my management knowledge in human capital for me to exercise leadership in that institution. So the university that we envisage, in my view, should move towards a model of the Harvards of this world, the Stanstates of this world, where you're not just churning out academic individuals. People would say, I have a degree, I have a master's in HR. No, I am trained to manage human capital by the college, by this university. That way, we will have built capacity of all our leaders. Because if you look back at the way we manage human capital in the business, you find line managers are empowered by the HR department to run the functions. So this university should be able to empower CEOs and other leadership to run the business, because human resources is the integral part of achieving their goals in those institutions. Having said that, the same university should allow for the development of case studies, corporate case studies, which will help businesses, particularly in Kenya and probably in East Africa. Because majority of some of the good cases that we've had are not captured back into our curriculum. So you find some good practices are happening in other institutions, and these are not nurtured and brought back into our curriculum. I think that would be a very, very important aspect in terms of research for this university. And you know what? We are asking you, we are appealing to you to come on the day and celebrate. Please celebrate 25 years. All those who have been part of this journey, all those who aspire to be part of the college and later the university, this is your moment. Please come for it. And I look forward to seeing you on the 9th of December. Come, we celebrate this college. Asanteni sana.